Welcome back to the CyberpowerPC hashtag Extreme Series RL Invitational. I'm LeafX, and with me is James Spot. We've got two matches down so far. We've seen Rogue versus Applesauce and Ghost Gaming versus Renegades. That puts Rogue and Renegades down into the lower bracket. We have an exciting match coming up. We have exciting matches the whole weekend, so I'm just going to not use that adjective anymore. We just have matches coming up. Cloud9 versus Hollywood Hammers. And I think before this, you've urged a lot of people to put all of their financial finances on the line here.
Yeah, that was definitely a joke. But had I known how to gamble a house, it might be relatively safe on this matchup. Now, I don't condone gambling, and I don't want to talk too much trash to Hollywood Hammers, because it's not. I'm not saying the Hammers are bad. I'm saying Cloud9 is just that good. They are the #1 team in North America. They won the North American Championship. They made it the furthest at the World Championship. They were so close to being in the grand final. I just think they are absolutely incredible. And Hammers, they're playing with a little bit of a different lineup than we saw in the rival series. They have Vince instead of Lemon Puppy. So, Memory, get off my back in chat. It's not because me and Torment are bros. It's just because, I firmly believe with conviction that Cloud9 is going to beat you up.
You're gonna get all beat up there. Well, 93% of chat agreed with you on this.
93?
93.
And Memory's mad at me. You need to take your aggression out on chat, because 93%, that's something severe.
And in case you guys are just getting into this, there are predictions on rl.cyberpowerpc.cevo.com. Go to the predictions. You guys can win prizes for predicting and being top of the leaderboard. Third place gets a CyberpowerPC jersey. Second place gets a jersey plus a Scorpion K1 RGB keyboard. Words, I can't word either today. And first place gets all of that plus the CyberpowerPC mousepad. There's nothing to lose by predicting. Get in there, guys. Want to hear what you say. But right now, we've heard what you said. 93% to 6.
The people have spoken.
They have spoken. Now, this would be an incredible upset if they were able to come out. As we already saw a 3-0 sweep. And based off that, it seems like we're expecting maybe another 3-0 sweep. But again, we can't count them out.
As a team coming in, all the pressure's off. When you have 93% of the people expecting you to lose, then you can just play your heart out. And all the pressure is on Cloud9. Everyone's expecting them to win. Anything less than a victory here would be extreme disappointment. But you can't forget about these guys. This is a rival series team. They almost made it into the promotion tournament, and now they have Vince, an RLCS veteran, coming in and filling in that third spot.
One thing I do want to say is, like, I have heard, I think it was Torment before, say that they do treat themselves as the underdogs in any tournament that they enter. So, I think just anything that they do, any wins are an accomplishment to them. And that's generally a pretty good mindset to have. 30 seconds in. And Cloud9 looking for those opportunities, and that might be what they're trying to do there, is just clear the field to do their signature moves, their signature passes that they're so well known for. Wow, and both sides.
Just it's a bloodbath right now.
Let's see if that continues up. I mean, it's working, because neither team has had real full control of this, and the demo's definitely disrupting both teams. Good passes here defensively from Halcyon, Vincent, Memory. But they are not able to break it to their own end.
Another demo.
I think that one,
5 or 6 already?
Something around that number. Oh, Squishy, you saw it coming. You know the second he goes for that jump reset. Off the ball, getting all 4 wheels touching there, getting his jump back. He's going for something fancy. Just off the backboard, but no, Memory! You need to connect with those.
Memory was point blank and managed to hit the crossbar. Rough break for him. He's going to want that one back.
Halcyon and Memory, they're going to try Off the backboard. Oh, Memory took that one away from Vince. Vince might have had the best chance there. Torment was waiting, but Vince maybe could have gotten a shot to the far side.
But still, we're seeing opportunities for Hammers, even though they haven't been able to close them out. That was 2 solid scoring opportunities for the Hollywood Hammers.
Torment gets it past 1, but not Halcyon. He'll send that one flying back in. We talked about this before, though. We do know that Cloud9 is very, very good from playing from behind. And, you know, I'm sure right now, like, that's something that their opponents are definitely going to have to recognize. That sure, they may get up. Maybe they'll get a goal in this because they're playing fairly evenly right now. That doesn't mean you can count C9 out at any given point.
Well, Cloud9, they're just a dominant North American team. The only team they lost to from North America in the RLCS last season was G2, and that was 1 week of league play. And another chance Memory wasn't able to put that one in. But just that alone is so impressive. Cloud9 just proving time and time again that they are the best that North America has to offer.
Torment, can he get that one under just on the goal line somehow? Finishes that one up as he just floats across the goal line himself.
Yeah, and this one was unassisted. Halcyon should have challenged that one. Not the prettiest of goals there. Yeah. But just a little confusion in the corner. You see that Respawn might have even thrown him off, Halcyon, but they needed to prevent that from getting out into the middle. And that's when you spam calculated in chat, in quick chat.
I have yet to put that on my... I think I'm using default.
I am as well. I'm very lazy.
I'm just Doctane, default, quick chat, everything.
You use the Stocktane?
Yeah. I put my hot dogs on it now. Had to get the Wienermobile going on. Gimmick. No 50-50 for him there. Pressure is on Hollywood Hammer's side right now.
What a shot.
Good save there, though.
Yeah, that self-pass off the corner, and he put that right underneath the crossbar. Halcyon had a good save.
Still on the offense. Demo there again. The 1 billionth demo of this game. D9 up. Only by 1 goal at this point, but all they need to get a win. Squishy will have to move into pressure. Or sorry, Gimmick will move the pressure. That one is Torment backed off.
Backflipped.
Yep.
I've seen him do that quite a bit. Even in the World Championship, he was flipping a lot. I wonder if he has a very sensitive dead zone for flipping.
And there it is. 2 seconds left. Ball down to the other end. Squishy's just going to be a nuisance. Try to kill that one. Ooh, good save though from Memory. Keeps it alive. Might not be the right direction. Squishy, Gimmick, and one more. There it is. That didn't really go in the exact direction that I think Hollywood Hammers was hoping it.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going all out. Vince and Memory, a little confusion there, but they were going all out to try to get that equalizer. Cloud9 getting this first win, but it was not a completely dominant win.
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at?
At the end there, I don't know. I found it so comical. But all 3 of their cars slowly backed away, facing the net, as if they were just so disappointed with that goal that went in. All of the Hollywood Hammers, like, oh,
just stop driving.
Oh,
yeah. But in all honesty, though, the Hammers had great pressure this game. They were not outclassed. Like, we're talking about the Hammers, a rival series team, going up against North America's best. And they were competitive. Memory just had a few opportunities that he should have put away. One of them was a little bit tougher, but the one where it was just bouncing right down to him and he put it off the crossbar, you have to finish those goals. So I'm looking for Memory to get to pull that in, make it a little tighter. But the Hammers, they still looked good in that game.
No, again, they held up very well. I mean, you even look at their shots. I mean, like they were on par with Cloud9. I think just one behind. Like, they had offense, they had the chances, but you're right. Before, I think we saw Memory with like a wide open net, a defender that wouldn't have been able to save anything, and he just puts it right off the crossbar. Those are the shots that cannot be missed. Those are the shots.
Sometimes
that
the ones that are so wide open are the hardest to make.
It's the pressure.
It feels like, yeah, you're like, this is so wide open. I have zero excuse for missing this. I really can't miss this. Oops, I missed it.
It's. I think it's a struggle that every Rocket League player has.
It's like when the ball is rolling out to you at the midfield, and there's no one back. All you have to do is just hit the goal, and then you just roll it up the post every time.
Every single time.
Feels bad.
Feels missed. Feels missed, man. But I get it. It's great though that to see that people at this level still end up having that struggle sometimes.
Everybody messes up.
Yeah.
Everybody. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect.
No,
of course, these players are a little more consistent, but nobody's perfect.
Very, very far from. Like, I mean, I guess the skill ceiling would be perfect gameplay, but it's never going to get to that point.
The 2-time is perfect.
The 2-time.
You can't get much more perfection than Turbo.
I guess
if he was here, it would be just a display, but it's all North America, so we'll have to settle.
Amazing. Yeah, so coming into game number 2, Cloud9 again, of course, still looking very I guess comfortable on the field. Like, they never looked at one point that they were struggling. They were like, okay, we're actually having to struggle on defense or anything here. And that's something that what can we've already seen demos. What can Hollywood do further to disrupt them?
They just have to put away their opportunities. Keep saying it. They had some really good opportunities where they beat the Cloud9 defense, and they should have just put one into the back of the net, and they just couldn't do it. So against Cloud9, one of the best defenses in North America as well. You have to take advantage of every opportunity, and a lot of that great defense comes from one guy, Torment. So good at keeping shots out of the net. It's very hard to get it past him. But we saw Memory have that opportunity, not put it away. The difference in that game would have been Memory finishing those. It could have been a completely different story.
Yeah.
Even though Cloud9 won 2-0, it was just a 1-goal game until the final seconds when Hollywood Hammers had to throw everything they had at it to try to get that 0-second goal. So had Memory put it away, we would have seen overtime, and who knows how that could have played out.
No, that's a good point to bring up too. Is that you sometimes you can look at the scoreline at the end and you get that extra goal at the 0-second or in the final minute gameplay, but at the end you have to put a little bit more into offense. And a lot of times, I think a few people have said it before too. I know Carpet does. Is that he doesn't even count those goals that happen in the last like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, because at that point,
man, every goal counts. Every goal counts.
Statistically, yes.
Yes, and that's what matters, dude. You got to pad the stats.
Pad the stats.
And especially if, there's player accolades involved. I believe it was last season, not season 4, but season 3, Cookser won by 1 goal against KDOP for the Golden Striker. So I am a big fan of getting every single goal you can because, every goal matters. There's no such thing as, a pointless goal.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing.
Well, maybe there is, but I just love to score.
C9 it feels good. The explosions, man. Just since day one, it's captured me. The second that ball, at the beginning when I first started playing Rocket League, I didn't even care if I was scoring on my own net. I'm like, this is just fun.
Yeah, it's
everything's
just fun
just
to hit the
exploding.
Ball. And I mean, years later, you still have the same mentality.
Yeah,
still getting those own goals. But no, just
this guy.
And I'm sorry.
No chill.
I'm sorry, Leaf. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
I'm in Michigan now. The weather's different. It's a lot colder. It's making me a lot colder. The person. But Discord is down right now. That's what we're waiting on. The players use Discord for their in-game communications. Discord being down does not allow them to communicate, so we're trying to get that solved. We're inviting them to, or Cloud Fuel trying to come through in the clutch, invite people to a TeamSpeak so that they can talk and we can get these games started. So we'll get that
comms
going
are
as soon
crutch.
as possible.
Comms are a crutch.
Speaking with teammates, who needs that?
It's not necessary. No, it's actually I actually want to talk about that. It's actually incredible to see how important comms actually can be. To be able to jumping. I've been in the 6-mans lately, and And just it's basically like solo standard, but it's a little better because you have the comms. Just being able to know, okay, this teammate's just a little bit out of boost, or like can't get to the ball, or I committed to something dumb, you didn't see it. I'm not there to help you out. You know, that can change.
I mean, we heard how much comms are used, especially by teams like G2, because JNaps was always just like, help.
Yeah. Help. Just the quiet help. and as silly as they can be, they're actually useful.
No, it really is. Just in those moments where the ball is in the corner, or you're sitting right next to your teammate, and one of you needs to go for it, or if you're in position and you should go for it, but you don't have the boost for it, you have to let your team know so that they can react. When you have no comms, it just things. For the most part, you could play a very, very successful game of Rocket League, but then there will be those moments where communicating is necessary to avoid a screw up. So
I can, and again, it can entirely change the course of a series. Again, just the simple, I'm not there to let someone know that you're not there to support them. They have to make it. That whole touch that last defender might make could completely change depending on what you just said to them. And completely change the tide of that entire match. So while we wait for these guys to get their comms back up and running, as we just said, they're really important to make sure that you can play as you should be playing. Let's just take a quick look at the bracket here, just to show you where we're at so far. We've already had 2 matches before this: Rogue versus Applesauce, and then Ghost Gaming versus Renegades. We had Rogue dropped down actually the lower bracket from Applesauce. Rogue started off a little slow, but then woke up and had incredible plays. But Applesauce just holding their own, or managed to come out in game number 5. And then Ghost Gaming dropping a 3-0 over Renegades, putting down the lower. Of course, that's not the normal Renegades roster. They have Garrett G, but he was starting to look pretty ready to go near the end of that series. So hopefully they can pull that up again down in the lower bracket.
There's no bad teams in this tournament.
No.
All of them could be a toss-up. I mean, some of them might be considered an upset, like this Hammers versus Cloud9, but these guys, Vince, Halcyon, and Memory, they all know how to play the game. They could get an upset. So these are all very, very good North America teams.
Absolutely. And it's just, we talked about it at the beginning. It's incredible how close the skill pool is getting now. Of course, you still have some of your super dominant teams like a Cloud9 or any of those, but all these teams are so close. All these teams can take games off each other. You know, Cloud9 definitely the favorite in this one, but Hollywood Hammers did keep it very close. The skill level is just so incredibly vast now, and so many good players.
And we're going to be getting into the game here. This is game number 2. We saw Cloud9 take the first game 2-0. Their last goal in the final seconds. I also did see a question in chat. Who is Applesauce? That is Fibion. They are now no longer under the Fibion banner, and that is Zol, Hato, and Chicago.
Banner, you got an accent there for a minute.
Banner. I don't know, man. But no, it's Cloud9 and
ooh, there it is. We talked about him having to connect with those nets, those shots, and he listened. There it is. A nice backboard pass, Memory to connect with that one. Squishy couldn't get the read. And a bounce shot. Gimmick can't get the save.
Yeah, that was a good passing play. Vince just blasted that off the backboard. Made it tough for Squishy to read, and Memory in a lot easier situation to read that one. And he does put that away. And a big save there from Vince again. So right out of the gate, the Hammers come out swinging.
Nice loft there. Squishy is going to leave that one. Seeing that Halcyon was over there. Smart play to just actually leave that one. Not give away free possession to the Hollywood Hammers.
Memory just wanted to shut me up. That's what it was.
I feel like that happens a lot when you call people out.
I called out a lot in the play-ins in RLCS, and then he had a phenomenal season. And
there
just
it is,
like that.
A huge mishap from defense, though, on the Hollywood Hammers, and there's no way C9 wasn't scoring this one.
Yeah, Memory, he needed to get that hit. He didn't have a very much boost. Tried to use what little boost he had to get that save, but it was just out of his reach, and Gimmick's going to pelt that right into the net, and we're all tied up at 1 apiece.
Hurry up in the air, a miss there. That's going to give possession over to Gimmick. Squishy waiting upfield for a pass. Will he beat Halcyon? He does. No shot on net. There's Torment to follow up while Gimmick gets boosted up. Vince and Memory, the last defenders. We don't even need Memory. Vince is going to roll that one out himself. Boomer to nobody. Oh, upfield. Vince is going to see Memory. Or, sorry, Halcyon. There's Halcyon for the 50 in front of the net. Good patience from Gimmick.
Wow. I don't know how that wasn't a demo. Memory just punted.
Oh, Vince! There it is. You don't need teammates if you're going to D-tap like that.
And Vince, he was able to take advantage of this. That was a fantastic double tap. Vince is one of the best at controlling his car and getting those double taps. I see him do it all the time. We haven't gotten to see him play in the RLRS or RLCS, but he is an incredible player. If he does end up starting on Hollywood Hammers, I would look to him as being one of the star players in the RLRS. But Memory also deserves some credit for just smashing that last defender, bumping him all the way to Kyrgyzstan, leaving that net open for Vince to get that double tap. So the Hammers, they are doing a good job keeping this game close.
Well, again, they got the lead right now. Holding that's going to be difficult. 2.5 minutes left. Banger off the left post. Good pass out to Torment. Patience there as he tries to win that 50. No 50 for Gimmick. Good follow through though. Put that pressure on. Make Hollywood Hammers think about what they're doing. Force them into some touches that maybe they don't want to make. There's Torment. Ooh, just off the top crossbar there. And that's going to go to the hands. Vince, Memory, boom. Just off the post. No finish though. Finally, Halcyon. 1 million touches later off that left post. And they're going to find a third goal.
I'm really enjoying the passing plays I'm seeing. Vince to Memory. Memory off the backboard to Vince. Vince puts it off the backboard right to Halcyon. Even if they were taking those shots, the pressure that Hollywood Hammers have been putting on has been very impressive. And they're sticking it to Cloud9 in game 2.
Ooh, almost another one there, but up 2 goals. And I got word in from a source that Vince is actually a starter at this point.
Wow, that is awesome. That's great news. It was a shame to see Vince miss out last season. We saw him playing under the Hammers banner, but with Darkfire and Espeon, and they just didn't make it into the rival series when many people were thinking they even had a shot at the championship series. So Vince, a very good player. I can't wait to see what he brings in this tournament and in the rival series. Yeah, and if anybody put their car on the line or the house on the line for this, don't blame me.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot to own up here for.
It's only game 2. It's only game 2.
We're gonna have a lot of homeless Rocket League players.
Hey, it's only game 2.
54 seconds left now. Final minute of gameplay in game number 2. We have Hollywood Hammers looking to even up this series. Flow play from Halcyon. Of course, Gimmick ain't gonna fall for that.
Oh, Memory almost had another chance to put one in there.
Ooh, spread out rotations, a miss there from Memory. Chance now for C9 to put one on target. There it is. Far post. Great placement from Torment, but unfortunately for him, Memory was able to get back and connect to that one. Squishy, solo plays. Get out of here, says Vince. Heads up play from him. Oh, goodbye. See you later.
Squishy is becoming the enforcer right now. Getting that bump on Vince.
Oh, he was bad.
A demo right there just opens it up.
It's like, Vince,
floats it.
You gonna bump me out of the way? I'm just gonna eliminate you from the playing field altogether. And 1 goal less. We've seen C9 get some very last-second goals, and there's still a chance right here.
Oh, A 0-second goal from Cloud9 yet again. Both Memory and Vince missing that one, and Squishy is just gonna come in and poke it in, and we're gonna have overtime in game 2.
Rip Hollywood Hammers. I'm sure that's not the finish they were looking for in game number 2. As C9 just grabs commanding control.
How many seconds were left?
There were six seconds on the kickoff.
6 seconds on the kickoff, so they scored 2 goals in just 6 seconds.
In 6 seconds, yep. Incredible. And as I was saying it, C9 is known to pull off plays like that, and that might be at Memory. Just coming up clutch to save that one off the goal line. It's not over yet, though. Gimmick. Back to Squishy. Back to Gimmick. Four-man, two-car passing play.
It just reminds you of the Chiefs series from the World Championship.
Ooh,
they needed to score with 3 seconds left and 7 seconds left in 2 different games, and they did it.
Yep.
So Cloud9 just likes to wait until the wire.
From playing from behind and just putting that pressure on themselves. And it's, you know, maybe they capitalize on complacency from their opponents, just them saying, okay, we've got this, and they come out full force. Whatever it is, it works. And they've been on the attack this entire minute of overtime now. This could be a turnaround here. Bye-bye, Vince. Torment, a flick. Squishy Gimmick waiting patiently back. They know that Memory or Vince could have cleared that one. Then they could have moved it upfield themselves. There it is. Squishy, the solo play. And what a turnaround. A minute 30 into overtime. From what was a 2-goal lead up to those final 6 seconds for Hollywood Hammers, Cloud9 is going to take game at number 2.
Yeah, Vince needed a better clear there. Squishy saw him coming in, and the Vince clear just bounced right off the wall. Squishy was able to use that first touch, gain control of it, and just launch it in the net. 6 seconds left, down by 2. They score, get one in again, and then win in overtime. This Cloud9 team seems to just have 9 lives.
Wow, just insane. Cloud9 is so good at taking a dire situation and then capitalizing on it and turning it into something that just seems like they had full control of it the entire time. They were down 2 goals into the final 6 seconds. I have to reiterate that. Into the final 6 seconds, down 2 goals, and they somehow managed to pull out with a win in the game overall. And now 2 up in the series. It's a match point for Hollywood Hammers to drop down into that lower bracket.
Yeah, I think we know that Cloud9 might be the best comeback team.
Hands
in
down.
North America, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, I was not expecting that. Apparently, Lethamir called it. Supposedly,
the win overall or the comeback?
The comeback, if you believe classics, which, you know, that's up to you. But what a comeback from Cloud9. Hollywood Hammers, I thought surely we're going to win that one. Mm-hmm. You were making me doubt my advice to everyone in chat to gamble all of their life savings away on this game. But Cloud9 came through, and it looks like they're about to secure the investment.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to see game number 3 here, as it does come down to a match point. Hollywood Hammers probably feeling devastated from that last one. They have to just maintain composure, stay in the right mindset, and know that, well, if they got that close last time, they can do it again.
Classics, and I did not say anything. You know, I just said if people believe you. That's all I said. And I said it's up to people. But Cloud9, they're looking to close this one out. Much like the Renegade series that we saw with Ghost, I feel like the momentum from that last game is just going to be the killer for Hollywood Hammers. Cloud9 are going to close this one out in a sweep. They might surprise me. I feel like Hammers, they have been playing so well hanging with Cloud9, but they just haven't been able to finish out a game. And they're not going to be in a much better situation to finish out a game than they were in game 2.
Vince up to Memory. We'll see if he can put it out. Back to Vince. That could be the first goal. Good save there from Squishy. He'll move upfield now, hoping that a teammate can get the ball to him. Gimmick does. Vince is reading that play way ahead of time. In front of the net, Halcyon in a rough spot. Well, now he's just dead. Wasn't going to be able to finish that one off. Good heads-up play there from C9 to eliminate that player. Vince getting some revenge there on Gimmick. Oh, that's another chance off the backboard. Both Vince and Halcyon are there. Memory waiting back, knowing that hard clear could come out, and it did. Torment, Gimmick, and Squishy all moving upfield. That's when things start to get really scary. Trying to get fancy. Squishy loses possession. Ooh, oh, nice touch there. Over top, just off the crossbar, though. There's the finish, Vince. As C9 defense starts to crumble, they're going to grab the first goal.
And that all started with Halcyon hitting that ball so it would bounce off the corner. Memory doing a good job of putting that pressure in. Vince finishing it off, so all members of Hollywood Hammers contributing to that goal, and now they have the lead yet again versus Cloud9. The question is, can they keep it?
Well, that's a hard question to answer, and I'm not even going to try, seeing as...
I mean, they were winning by 6 seconds left last game.
Yeah.
There's plenty of time left on the clock, but the Hammers, again, I have been impressed with their play.
That touch from Vince earlier on there, it's a few seconds ago, wasn't probably the best he could have made. Does end up in their own end because of it. Possession lost here. Remember, sneaks it past two players, but can't follow it up. Shot on net. Vince pop it away. Squishy's there to greet him. Ooh. Gimmick just completely takes him out. Halcyon at least starting back from his own end with boost. We'll be able to get that touch.
Good pass from Vince there. Halcyon a little too slow. Might have had an opportunity to put a shot in, a dangerous shot in on net, but Halcyon just could not get up quickly enough. But still, I am enjoying seeing how much Vince is looking for his teammates.
Farman also looking for teammates upfield. Gimmick. Can't really do anything with it, though. And it's absolutely important, though, for any team to start looking for those passes. I mean, we know long dead is the backboard meta.
I don't know.
You still get them, but it's still very...
You can't rely on that being the core.
I think that's what I was going for. And now it's a lot more focused on a mixture of that and infield passing, faith-based passing, too, at that. Just expecting it and communicating that you're there, send the ball down to me. And
yeah, that's definitely when you're in a situation where the defense is set and ready to defend, you can't try to go for the backboard anymore because they are going to block it. You can go for the backboard when you have them beat and you're outpacing them, but you're right. When a defense is set, infield passing is your best hope to get it by them.
50-50 in favor of Torment there. Gimmick's going to capitalize. What a 50 from Torment to get that play set up.
And again, less than a minute left to play. Cloud9 losing, but come back and get that one. Vince couldn't get the save. Memory was paralyzed right there. And again, Cloud9 coming back. And if the last game is any indicator, they're looking to take this final game 3 and sweep Hollywood Hammers.
Oh, there's one. No, what a save, though. Torment on the goal line. Memory trying to get a demo, trying to open up that slot and get a shot in there. And now possession in the hands of C9 as they move back down. That was the chance there for Hollywood Hammers to grab another goal and get themselves into the lead and take game number 3. And they've lost it. Can they get another one, though? Memory. Hard clear. Oh, Vince with the power shot. 5 seconds left. They grab the lead, and they should be able to take the win on this.
Busting out his magical tricks for this game. Look at that. Just launches it 71 miles per hour on that redirect. A great setup by Memory as well. That perfect counter-attacking play.
And there it is. The ball will likely die here. Well, maybe we've seen C9 pull some magical things. There it is. Hollywood Hammers grabbing their first win in the series. It ain't going to be a 3-0 sweep, as I think some may have predicted. Hollywood Hammers keep themselves in. And you've said it before, too, and I'm going to agree with you. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Hollywood Hammers right now. They're doing a couple mistakes here and there, but they're doing a very good job of making sure They don't get too overwhelmed on their offense and give up, easy goals to Cloud9. They're killing out a lot of these passing plays that Cloud9 are trying to make, and they're keeping themselves in the game.
Yeah, and just massive amount of shots from Vince himself. 6 shots, outshooting the entirety of Cloud9. Cloud9 only getting 2 shots. Forced
2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots. Forced to make 8 saves. And Vince, what a season this could be for him. And this is a good tournament so far. He would be going from a spectator to a starter and maybe even a star in the RLRS. And right now against Cloud9, he really is making a mark, getting a victory here in game 3.
Again, it feels good, but you can't just get complacent at this point. All that hard work you just had to put in those last 3 games to get 1 win, you're going to have to do again and again if you want to come out on top in this series.
Yeah, and Cloud9, in my opinion, has been the slower team for a majority of the games here. Even though they won game number 2, they were losing until the final 6 seconds. So Hollywood Hammers, if they can steal this win, they'll have all the momentum going into the final game 5.
Well, we'll see as we drop down to the game number 4. As Hollywood Hammers take one only by 1 goal. And the final 5 seconds, though, we've seen 2 games come down to those final 5-6 seconds now in a row. That's how close this series is. We'll see, though. We know that C9 can sometimes pull some crazy stuff out of their pocket. Gimmick trying to follow this one out of boost. We'll have to back off, at least scaring the opponents. Torment gives that one away to Memory. Halcyon will back him up there. Vince being a nuisance. Nice demo there. Maybe another one. Squishy bumped out of the way. They have to capitalize on this. Squishy somehow recovering from that. Is able to make the save. That ground pinch almost coming in there from Hollywood Hammers.
And the Hammers yet again putting Cloud9 on the defensive. It's been impressive to watch. We'll see if they can keep that going and win. Oh, that miss!
Oh, yeah. It's a little bit rough there. Squishy, of course, going to capitalize on that one, but just at this point, it was both Vince and Halcyon there. Just missing it. Maybe Halcyon getting caught a little off guard there.
He wasn't ready for that, and he accidentally reversed a little bit. It didn't let him jump. He needed to jump instantly as soon as he saw that ball coming at him. And Cloud9, they're going to take advantage of that mistake. Ooh, and Halcyon wasn't expecting that defender to miss either. Had he put that shot right on target, they might have had a goal there.
Oh, and Memory there trying to get a soft touch. He saw, I think it was Gimmick, was up in the air and wasn't going to get a touch on it to put it under him, but ends up just kind of floating by it, getting one of those invisible touches instead. And they're still going to sit down 1 goal.
It's a very difficult thing in Rocket League. Halcyon there, had he just played the miss, oh, we might see a goal here for Cloud9.
Woof. Vince holding strong, not over yet though. Gimmick tried for another one. Memory keeps that one away.
That was a close one. We might
is that
see
gonna
that
go
one going
in?
in.
Wow. Yeah. What a turnaround. That is how you do a counter attack. Tying things up now. They notice Torment had no boost. There's no way he's getting back. And beautiful placement to the far side from Memory.
Yep, 100% boost goal right there. No boost for Torment. Couldn't get back. Memory recognized it. And still, Hollywood Hammers, foot for foot, matching the pace. Or wheel for wheel, I should say.
Now, 2 minutes in, we have a tie game again, and we did see in the last 5 seconds in game number 3, Hollywood Hammers pull up to a 2-1 lead. See if they can do it again here, or maybe sooner. Oof. Gimmick couldn't get to that one. That was a little bit too fast there across the net from Squishy.
Oh, and Vince forcing Squishy to jump there, almost getting an opportunity for the Hammers.
Good 50 from Torment there, and can't follow that one up off the ground. Low on boost. He will get that across to Squishy. Memory intercepting the play.
The big demo by Vince opened up a chance for them to get a quick counterattack. And again, this is an elimination. Well, not necessarily elimination, but if the Hammers lose this one, they're going down into the lower bracket. That will be it for the series. So the Hammers need to get this win to force Game 5.
Good read there from Halcyon. Sends that one deep back down into C9's territory. Buying his team a chance. Now for an attack. Not placed properly there. Memory. He's been on offense a lot. He seems to be that guy there just trying to get those goals for his team. But a couple times now, he's just been a little bit off on his touches. And if that tightens up, this is going to be a much scarier team.
And we're going to see a heartbreaking counterattack goal for the Hollywood Hammers. Vince was blazing in, almost got that redirect on target. And when he missed, it was just a wide open net for Cloud9. Now 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go. Cloud9 just have to hold out, and they'll close out Hollywood Hammers 3-1.
We know Torment's a difficult guy to get that ball past. This is going to be a fight for Hollywood Hammers. Otherwise, they will end up down into the lower bracket. Halcyon solo play. Can't get that one over Squishy. He puts his nose up high enough just to tap that one away. Halcyon hard clear. Does he have a teammate? No, Squishy's going to help out, though. Vince getting the touch. For the sake of getting a touch, I think. Memory, nice. Oh, no, Halcyon wasn't ready for that one. He was moved up a little bit on the left side of the field there. There's a chance. Halcyon off the backboard. No one from C9 left home, and we're all tied up again.
Such a fortunate bounce here. Sometimes those can just roll straight up, but it bounced up and came straight back for a Halcyon to finish off a big 50-50 win, leading to that goal. Halcyon stepping up for the Hammers.
Off the backboard, a chance here, kickoff to have that momentum. Good block from Vince. Squishy, solo play. We'll leave that one for Gimmick. Memory was waiting for that touch, as was Halcyon. Up to Memory. That's going to be on target. Squishy can't keep that one out. And there's Hollywood Hammers keeping that one alive. 22 seconds left. They grab the lead in game number 4 and keep themselves alive.
The last time it was Memory putting it up for Vince on the redirect. This time, Vince with just a beautiful pass up to Memory, who strikes that one in. I thought Squishy was going to be able to save that. Whoever was in back the net was going to be able to save that one. But still, it was enough. And the Hammers taking the lead.
We'll see if they can hold it, though. We've seen Cloud9 score in these final seconds, even up to 0 seconds left, but they don't look like they have control right now. And that's going to be the finalizer right there. 2 seconds left. Halcyon going to grab another one. The nail on the coffin, as you would say, to bring themselves to a game 5.
The finalizer. I like the sound of that. Halcyon could be his new nickname, getting that 2-goal lead. 2 seconds left. This one's out of reach for Cloud9. And we are going to be going to a game 5. We might see the Hollywood Hammers, an RLRS team, reverse sweep the defending North American champions, the highest finishing North American team at the World Championship. So this would be a massive, massive comeback for the Hammers.
And it's still tough, though. I mean, it's like Hollywood Hammers have to know that Cloud9 is still a formidable force, and they are not someone that they can sit on and say, okay, well, we brought it to game 5. It's just like any other opponent. It's not. Cloud9 has always been able to somehow pull out these just breakout moments. I mean, in the RLCS World Championships, they played from behind quite often and still managed, as you said, to be the best placing North American team. And Hollywood Hammers have to be very aware of this, but they are doing a very, very good job of just utilizing each other. Now, Memory, again, a couple of his touches that were supposed to be on target were a little weak, but he finished.
You know, I'm
finished
gonna
that
give
up at
Memory
the
a
end.
little credit here. You know, I'll give him a little credit.
That's what I'm saying. He's fixed that up. Coming into the end of that series, he got a bunch of beautiful touches that were on target, and that's worrisome now for Cloud9, because if Memory's in front of the net and he's getting those touches almost 100% of the time, well, you're looking at goals now for Hollywood Hammers.
Absolutely. A great finishing from Hammers, where they weren't taking advantage of their opportunities. Now they are finishing them quite nicely, and the passing has also been very impressive. So love seeing that out of the Hollywood Hammers, but this is what it all comes down to. The 5th the final game of the series. Whoever wins this is moving on in the upper bracket, and if the Hammers can pull this off, this will be one of the biggest upsets that I have seen in an online tournament.
Well, I'm sure the Hollywood Hammers there definitely going to be having adrenaline and just the feels good on their side right now. And that can help a lot. As long as they don't get anxious and make some silly mistakes, they have every chance to take this series. Cloud9 trying to set up an attack. Touchdown to Torment. That play is getting killed out. Good rotations defensively right now from Hollywood Hammers. Intercepting a lot of these plays. There's no one home. And Memory, there's that precision. Puts her on target. First minute in, they're a goal up.
Torment tried to center that one in for Gimmick, but Memory pounced on it. Squishy retreating for boost. Recognized that Memory was going to put a shot in, but just could not make it in time. So that poor pass from Torment leads to the first goal for Memory and the Hammers. And now they're in the lead, man. We might see this reverse sweep happen.
We do know Cloud9 can come back easily at any given, not easily, but can come back at any given moment here. Hollywood Hammers still on the attack. Fishy trying to get a touch up for a teammate there. He'll follow it himself. 50-50 in favor of Halcyon. Can he come off the wall? He's trying. No half flip for him. Halcyon trying to get in the way of Gimmick. Counterattack chance here. Gimmick has enough boost to do something with this. Doesn't end up doing much. Torment will follow through from midfield. See you later, Vince. Chance there for Gimmick and Squishy to move that one up. Memory just on the goal line, keeping that out. Good pass to Torment, though. Great awareness there from Squishy. He's going to get the assist on that goal to tie things up.
Yeah, Squishy shot that one in. Memory still in the air on that one. But that pass right out to Torment beats all the defenders. Torment had a ton of the net to shoot on, puts it high over that final defender, and Cloud9 tie this one up.
Good control from Squishy. They'll send that one down, but they lose possession. Back pass to Halcyon as he clears that one up. Ooh, double commit there. That'd be a chance for Vince. No one's home. Can he put it on target? A little bit wide. Needed to have that one centered up a bit more, and they could have had the lead there. 2.5 minute approaching in game number 5. Hollywood Hammers looking for that reverse sweep right now on Cloud9. Cloud9 looking to maintain the prestige of their name and stay in that upper bracket in the CyberpowerPC tournament. Cloud9 on the attack. That'll be a little bit high, but 2 defenders committing. End up getting a really great touch, though, and clearing that one right back to midfield super high.
Good pressure so far from Cloud9 after getting that goal. They have been the aggressor. Whoa! And Squishy's going to beat that final defender on the pass from Torment. Well done by Torment and Squishy on this one.
Great touch from Torment. Puts that right on the nose of Squishy, who just drops that under the last defender.
Yeah, that was just an absolutely perfect give and go. Squishy all the way up to Torment. Torment put that one on a platter for him. Cloud9 getting the lead back in their famous passing style.
No chance here, though. Hollywood Hammers on the attack. Good 50 there from Memory, but that's going to get blasted back down to their own end. No one home. Vince needs to get in the way of that. He does. Good clear from Halcyon. That buys him some time to get boosted up. Can Vince finish this one off? He puts it on target. Gimmick was there to stop it, but Memory was there to put it in. Right back to a tie game with 1:30 left. Hollywood Hammers are not out yet.
Yeah, Gimmick doing everything he could to get that save, but it bounces right back out to Memory. And just like that, we're all tied up. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. This is the final game of the series.
Pass to nobody. Memory just clearing that one. They'll lose possession. Vince trying to figure out how to get it back. The way back, knowing the shot was coming out. A little bit wide there from Gimmick. Squishy using all of his boost up. Just try to maintain that possession. C9 struggling to find each other now.
Oh, Memory.
That could be a chance off the backboard. Is there a follow-up? Squishy and Torment both there, though. Chance for a counterattack, but a great bump from Gimmick. We'll keep that counterattack from coming out.
Memories missed almost cost them the game there, but still Cloud9 wasn't able to score. Hollywood Hammers are still alive. Whoever gets this next goal likely going to be the winner.
Drop straight down from Gimmick. Squishy will clear it to Torment. Torment playing that offense a little bit more now. There, you see them pushing up so hard now. C9 wants this goal. They want this win before it hits overtime. And they might get it here. Torment just a little bit off on that redirect. Squishy keeps that one on target. Halcyon, sorry. Good slow play. Vince being very smart right here. He doesn't want to give any kind of weird chance there to C9. They are still on the attack. 50-50 will drop this down. That's going to be overtime now. Game number 5 as we have Hollywood Hammers trying to reverse sweep Cloud9.
There's a lot of nervous Pepes in chat right now.
Yeah.
The next goal takes it. Hammers about to pull off one of the greatest upsets if we can see it happen. Cloud9 just trying to keep that from happening.
Boom from Torment. There's no teammate there. He's waiting for that second touch, though. We'll send that one far side. Squishy with the 50, but in favor of Hollywood Hammers. Vince with the feels backflip. Thankfully, Memory was there. Send that one up. They need to find each other, though, on these plays moving up. Otherwise, they're not going to get past midfield.
No room for mistakes anymore. One mistake can cost you the series at this point.
Backboard from Vince. Torment should be able to get the 50 on that. He does. Hollywood Hammers need to be careful moving back to defense. Make sure they're boosted. Low boost here. Maybe not the best touch as he gives that one out to Squishy. Almost sinks that one under that last defender.
Ooh, good
clear
hit by
from
Vince.
Yeah, great follow through, but zero
Double
boost
tap.
left. Oh, just a little bit short, almost off the crossbar and in. They're still in the attack though. Vince puts that one on target. Squishy keeps that one away, and a counterattack chance now off the backboard. Halcyon was waiting patiently. Almost an incredible chance there for Hollywood Hammers. D9, I'm sure, shaking in their boots on this one. Squishy and Gimmick moving up. That's a scary sight now for Hollywood Hammers when those two are moving the ball together.
Halcyon came so close on that double tap.
Two committing there from C9. Torment trying to clean this one up.
Oh, this is a chance for Gimmick.
That's there it is. Gimmick couldn't get that side flip on time.
Vince needed to hit that. Oh, that might bounce in.
Absolutely so close for Hollywood Hammers right now, and that's going to be it. No! Another save there as both get up, but they're in a rough spot, and Gimmick is going to finally finish this one off. Very close for both teams. You almost, as you said, had the Hollywood double tap. But, of course, C9 is going to come out on top, and GG's.
Unbelievable final game 5 there. You can see everyone just getting out of the lobby so they can just go decompress, breathe into a paper bag to just try to get their calm nerves under control. That was one hell of a game 5. We almost saw Hollywood Hammers complete an incredible reverse sweep against the best team North America has to offer. But Cloud9, in the end, just proving that they are the most clutch team there is in at least the North American region. They were able to stay calm in that situation, but still, what a series from the Hammers.
Absolutely incredible series. I mean, we saw it almost a reverse sweep. I mean, Cloud9 was favored at 93% in that series from chat, and I think they were regretting their votes on that one. I did see a lot of cheering though for Hollywood Hammers, and I think it's just that underdog story, that comeback. But I mean, I can't really call them an underdog at this point.
I'm expecting big things from them. They matched Cloud9 blow for blow. In every game, they were keeping it competitive. They could have won that series. They should have won that series. But Cloud9
very close,
getting some breaks and also just coming through in the clutch when they needed to. But they were really relying on some missed opportunities from the Hammers. Memory had some chances to put some goals in. Yeah. They had that 2-goal lead in the final 6 seconds. They should have closed that out. Halcyon almost had that incredible double tap that he put in overtime. That could have spelled the end for Cloud9 as well. So they caught a break, but also they deserved that win, putting in the goals when they had to and getting those victories. But still, that was so close, and the Hammers almost pulled off something that we would have been talking about for months.
It would have been huge had they, and as Hollywood Hammers, you still got to walk away with that one with your head held high. Yeah. Wow, tongue twister. Head held high on that one, because to be able to almost reverse sweep and bring it to an overtime game 5 against Cloud9, the best North American team, is no easy feat. That's for sure. Incredible match we had up, but we have more coming up. Up next is going to be G2 Esports versus Allegiance. And I think you said you've been looking forward to this G2 matchup earlier on.
Yeah, I want to see G2 come out and dominate online again. I want to see G2 return to being the great team in North America. They'll knock everybody down. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, we'll see. They, again, the second best placing North American team in the RLCS World Championships. You guys can predict, and I want to see your predictions. On the website, I think you can do it. There's a command for the predictions, but it's rl.cyberpowerpc.cvo.com, if you can remember all that. Third, second, and first place prizes just for getting your predictions correct throughout this tournament over the weekend. Third place going to grab a jersey from CyberpowerPC. Second place gets the jersey plus the Scorpion K1 keyboard. First place gets all of that and the mouse pad. You don't want to miss out on the opportunity for that, so make sure you're getting your predictions in. Up next, of course, we have G2 versus Allegiance. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a few.